Hey guys, what's up? It is time for another unboxing. This time we're going to be doing Lenore from Castlevania, the Netflix original. And the cosplay that we are going to be unboxing is from MICCOSTUMES. Not sponsored. So let's get started.
So, funny story. I went to their website so I could grab a screenshot of the costume that I bought specifically to show you all. But when I looked it up, turns out they no longer sell a Lenore cosplay. Maybe they're out of stock and that's why I can't find it, but it doesn't pop up. Which is weird because the wig still pops up. So you can get the wig, but I guess not the costume? So if that's the case, that kind of makes this video, useless. But I already filmed it, so...
She is very thick. Now, I always like to start with the accessories, so let's take a look. First of all, we have this belt. Now, this in the front is not like a belt buckle. It's clearly made of a fabric, and as you can see, like it's bent a little bit there. And it's not truly a quote-unquote real belt because it is Velcro. However, there's a generous piece of Velcro here. So I feel like you can adjust it very easily to make it bigger or smaller to fit you correctly. So that's a plus just in case it doesn't quite fit. But otherwise, there's that piece. It also comes with this veil. In the show, she's often seen wearing a veil, but I don't know, is it normally black? I thought it was more of a gray, but maybe on it'll look fine, I'm not super sure. And now we have her dress. So this is made of a velvet-like material. It does have this tag in it. Now, if you've never ordered anything from MICCOSTUMES, they have this tag in all of their costumes, which says no damage, otherwise no exchange or refund. So I'm pretty sure that means you need to try this on before taking off the tag, because once the tag is off, they will no longer accept it. So make sure you try it on and make sure it looks nice on you for what you're going for before you take this tag off. But anyway, the dress is quite heavy, probably because of, you know, the velvet, and it does appear to be floor length. It goes all the way down. It has that velvety look. Yeah, even the camera's picking that up. The little details of the blue here that go all the way around the collar, and let's look at the sleeves. So the sleeves are full length and they have the blue peeking all the way down, and it's not like a slit here. This isn't really a slit, it's just extra blue fabric to add that little flare. The cuffs are also lined in that same blue. The fabric does have some stretch to it, and the inside fabric is very soft and nice feeling. I think it'll be comfortable to wear. But just from feeling how heavy it is and feeling the more velvet material, I don't know if I could wear this to a summer convention. I feel like it would be way too hot. But let's look at the last piece. To further back my argument, this is the cape. Similarly, it does have some weight to it, and the fluffy portion of it truly feels like a thin blanket. So this is definitely going to be hot. Now, there are two layers to it. So you have this little back portion where the gray is, but it goes all the way up. It appears to be floor length with another gray flare at the end, and it took me a minute to realize how to put this on because there are no sleeves. Well, on the side of the very neck of the cape, you have this little clear plastic piece with a button on the end of it, and on the other side of the neck, hidden within the white, is another white elastic little band that you should obviously put around the button to hook on you. However, this does make me a little concerned because that means when I put it on and I attach it around my neck, won't this piece be pulling at my neck because of the weight of the fabric? Will it not be tugging down because of gravity and therefore be uncomfortable on my neck? I'm not super sure, as you know, the rest of it feels very nice and cushiony, but I'm not sure about this part. We'll see. I'm sure it'd be fine for a costume, but we'll find out when we try it on. Overall, I am pleased with the quality just from feeling it, touching it, seeing it, all of that. It does seem like it will look nice. I'm only a little concerned about that cape going around the neck, but otherwise it should be good, except I definitely need to save it for a winter convention because feeling all those different layers, wearing it to a summer one just sounds like torture. Truly like torture. But otherwise, let's try it on and see how it fits. Turns out, a lot harder to put on than I expected. I guess let's start with the veil. My hair obviously isn't in an updo or anything, so it's not exactly sticking in my hair very well. But, I mean, it's just a veil. Like, you get it. It's already falling out, so that was kind of pointless. Cosplaying Lenore, I probably would just skip this piece. Like, I think it's just not flowy enough and just too crinkled. I feel like it would get in the way more than it would anything else. You would still know that I'm cosplaying Lenore without the veil, you know? Now, why was this so hard to put on? The cape! Like I said earlier, there's this little clear elastic piece with a button and a very small elastic band to put it through. And I probably spent almost 10 minutes trying to get this button in that small little elastic band ring thing. And I could not get it. That I think it would just be easier if you're putting this on, if you have somebody to help you to just, you know, stand there, neck up, and let them just do it for you. I can say, once it's hooked, I doubt it would cause irritation. Now, obviously, I don't know that for certain because I couldn't get the dang thing on, but I'm able to comfortably keep it on my shoulders, so as long as when it is around your neck, you have the parts that are supposed to be on your shoulders, I think it'll be fine. Now, if this part were to, you know, slip off and now it's just being hooked by around your neck, you're definitely going to feel it pulling there. But if you keep the parts that are supposed to be on your shoulder, I think it'll be fine. And already, I'm getting hot in this. This is definitely a winter cosplay because this is a lot. So I'm also going to take the cape off for now. The dress, though, is very nice. It was easy to put on, and I think it's very flattering and form-fitting. It is a little heavy and a little long. For reference, I am 5'6" in height, and it is slightly dragging on the floor. However, I am not wearing shoes, so I feel like once I have shoes on, it will be fine, so it doesn't really need hemmed or anything like that, but just be aware of that. And since the dress is heavier and gravity's pulling it down, I do think a very slight petticoat or something like that underneath would help to give it extra life and would make it look a lot better. So that's something that I would also want to add to it. It did not come with that. I would have to add that on my own. Nothing like a ball gown, like crinoline type thing. Not like that. Just a little extra poof, and I think it would transform the dress. The sleeves are a good length. I mean, here they are. You know, you see them. The belt, I like the belt. I think it looks nice. There wasn't a lot of extra room, like the Velcro, in order for it to fit right, but it does fit. And for reference, I ordered a size extra large. I already said my height is 5'6". I'm around 150 pounds, and the only not average measurement I have is my chest. It usually is on the larger side, which is why I almost always have to order an XL in these costumes to compensate for that. But otherwise, I think it fits really nice. And I really like the look of it. Like I said, I do need to add a petticoat. I didn't really like the veil, but at the same time, even if I was making this cosplay from scratch, I probably wouldn't add the veil anyway, because I feel like in order to get it to look very flowy and how it does in the show, it would be in the way all the time. Now granted, if you love the veil, go for it, but just be aware, you might have to get the veil yourself because you might not be happy with the one it comes with. The cape, I like the length of it. I think it falls nicely. It goes all the way down. It is heavy, but not as heavy as the dress. So as long as it's kept on the shoulders, I think it'll be fine. The only downside of it is how it is hooked around your neck. That small little elastic band is just so difficult to make sure you get the button in there, so you might need help with that. I think it's fine. It's not really something I'm going to like fix about it. It's just something I know I might have to ask somebody else to do it for me. So I'm still pleased with it, and I like there's no really any like alterations to do to it. But otherwise, I am happy with it. I like the quality. I like how it looks. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.